Hey guys, it's Kay. Welcome back to my channel if you're new here. Hello, my name is Kay. I'm a professional home organizer and soprano here in the Boston area, and I'm here to inspire you to live a more organized life. So today we're back with another reaction video. You guys really seem to like these, and today I have been putting off watching this video for a month because I saw it in my feed, but I didn't watch it because I wanted to react to it. We're going to react to Remi Ashten today. Now, Remi Ashten is, I think, one of those big younger YouTubers. I'm actually not subscribed to her main channel. I'm only subscribed to her vlog channel because I found her crazy stories about her neighbor that was, I guess, giving her a hard time, and I really fell sort of in love with her for those videos. And I have continued to watch her vlogs. She's very high energy, she's very spunky, she's very bubbly, she's just kind of a feel-good YouTuber, and I really enjoy her. She recently moved to her own house, and she did a whole video dedicated to organizing her kitchen, I think pantry. So I wanted to react to that video today and see how she did. I think she's very good at organizing, so I think that she might have done a fantastic job. So let's take a look and see what we can learn today. Again, these videos are not to throw any shade or to like shame anybody for, you know, doing anything. We're here to learn and talk about organizing systems and see what we can learn from other people. I'm not here to judge. I'm not here to be the police. I'm here to like hang out and have some fun. Before we get started, I'd love to thank Skillshare for sponsoring today's video. Skillshare is an online learning community where millions come together to take the next step in their creative journey, with thousands of inspiring classes for creative and curious people on topics including plant care, art, interior design, cocktail making, and motivation. Skillshare offers classes designed for real life, so you can move your creative journey forward without putting your life on hold. I love this class right now by Michelle B. She's one of my favorite YouTubers for like motivation, entrepreneurship, and the class that she has on Skillshare is called Designing the Life You Want. 4 exercises for clarity and motivation. It is fantastic. I highly recommend it to you if you're looking for basically some motivation. Skillshare is also super affordable, especially when compared to in-person classes, which I guess no one's going to right now, with an annual subscription being less than $10 a month. The first 1,000 people to use the link in the description will get a free trial of Skillshare premium membership. So thank you so much to Skillshare for sponsoring today's video and supporting creative entrepreneurs everywhere. All right, let's see what Remi Ashten has done to her kitchen in her new house.
We are going to be doing something that I have put off since moving into the house, and that is organizing the pantry. Woo! All right, before we start, let's show you some shots of what the pantry looks like now. Please don't judge. This is the current state of our pantry. There are cameras up there for the house, so I will blur that out. Here is the pantry, though.
Well, okay. First of all, this is a huge pantry, and I would love to have this in my house. It's got those like standard like builder's grade shelves in it, which are quite challenging because it looks like she's got a lot of space between every shelf, and it's got some floor space, but I think this could be a very satisfying watch. I have good feelings about this, but so far, what a big pantry. Oh my gosh.
We got a lot of work to do, as you can see. Also, I just want to mention, I know there is an insane amount of food in there. I will admit, I do love to grocery shop. I love trying new snacks. I'm always doing cooking tutorials on this channel. I'm always showing new recipes and things on my vlog channel. And as you can see, my pantry has gotten very full of all those things. I've already chosen a local food bank that I'm going to donate all of these items to. Let's get it done. All right, to begin, awesome. We've got this big bin. This is a good spot. Hey, what's a good spot? Bad lighting, ugly light. Remove the items, Cal. Oh, so much better.
Oh, good. So she's removing stuff first. This is always a really great first step. Always one I recommend.
Cal's on trash bag duty. All right, guys. Cleaned out the pantry for all the things we want to donate. Cleaned out all the things that were expired, and it's looking much better. Now to get to organizing. As you can see here, this is my plethora of baking materials. Also, they're scattered along the floor and the floor. I'm always baking, especially in quarantine, because I'm really sad all the time. Quarantine because I'm really sad all the time. Quarantine because I'm really sad all the time. So I came up with this genius idea.
Okay.
We're loading it up now.
I'm about to. Why not put it all on a cart? That way I can wheel it in and out of the pantry, and then all my baking supplies are here, and I won't have to knock everything down in the pantry. Good idea.
All right. I think it's cute. I think if she's baking a lot, this is going to be a really good idea for her if she's taking them in and out of the time, all the time. If there is something that you're moving in and out of a space often, I do recommend getting something you can wheel in and out of the space. But more so, I recommend doing that if you're going to obstruct the space with items, like say if there's not enough shelving for, like medicines, linens, whatever you might have that might fit in a closet but not actually fit on a shelf, but you have to put it, but it's going to obstruct whatever's behind it. I always recommend some rollable shelving. So I'm curious to see how this is going to work. So, all right, let's get back in here.
All right, we're gonna load it up. Hopefully this works. I'm just putting my cart away, Here, can you see?
So many baking goods.
I found a mysterious bag of white. Not sure what this is.
Flour definitely smells like flour, but that doesn't smell like anything.
Are you guys seeing this? Flours or sugars down here. As you can see, I've labeled all of them. Extra flour. I got this gluten-free flour. We've got bread flour because I want to start making.
Okay, we know our girl needs more containers. So she definitely has got to grab some more pop canisters because they're modular. This is not a sponsored product placement, but I do love those pop canisters from OXO. They are chef's kiss. But yeah, she needs to grab a couple more. I mean, just like 2 more or 3 more of those little tiny ones would be, oh my gosh, be perfect.
Bread. This is so great. I really feel like making cookies today. I just wish I had all my ingredients. Oh, look, I do.
She's so cute.
Moving
I love
on.
this.
What are
I
you
love
doing,
this
babe?
so much.
Building a under sink thingy.
We are building an under the sink organizer because our under the sink
I recognize
is
that
not
thing.
organized. Now, while Cal does that, I have a very serious question for you. Does anybody else have an Asian mother where you casually mention that you like something and then they come back with 50 of them when you didn't even need 2 more?
That's amazing.
Yes?
No, I'm white.
Realistically, I feel like we could keep like 3 of each. Like these 3, and then these 3. I've consolidated our ramen down to this bin here. Moving on, I'm gonna speed through a bunch of different bins. I like to organize things by like chips, crackers, dried fruits, things like that. So let's speed through it, shall we?
Okay. Oh, we've got some. I recognize those bins from the Container Store. Yeah. Those are big bins, though. Wow. Oh, wait, she's got a little tip on there. Reminders. I like that. It's very clever. Organize back to front. Put what you use most towards the front for easy access. Okay, that's a good tip. That's a good tip there. I like those bins. I think they're fantastically beautiful. I used to sell those bins. I think they're the feather grain bins. Yes, but they're like the whitewash feather grain bins. I think they are. I don't know for sure. I can't get close enough. But I do think they are. I feel like they're a little big for what she's doing. I would love if they were either clear or a little smaller for the, well, what's bothering me here? I always recommend that bins are great for things that don't stack well, like bags of chips, bags of popcorn, bags of things. They don't really stack well. But in this case, since, I don't know, if I were her, instead of these bins, if I were her, instead of this bin situation, I might just get more of those pop canisters and go more modular because she's got that great pantry space that this whole like taking this and bending it down and looking inside and grabbing it might get a little bit messy over time, but I'll see how it works out. I'll see how she finishes. For so far, I really like this. I think she's adorable. I want to know how she's like making the decisions about what goes in what bin. Like, she has sweet snacks in one, salty snack. I just want to know. I want to know. Okay. Oh, we've got one of those fridge bins. Oh, we've got another reminder. I love it. I love her tips. This is a great video because she's giving organizing tips. Clear bins look great, but also show more mess. That's true. Wooden crates allow for the space to look cleaner while being less organized. I mean, it's true. While I do agree with this sentiment, yeah, I feel opaque bins, anything you can't see through, is definitely going to look neater in your space. But often, if you are the kind of person who you don't see it and you don't know you have it, like if it's like out of sight, out of mind, I always recommend that you steer away from the opaque bins or at least things without labels, because if it's gone, if you can't see it and you don't know you have it, you're going to buy more. You'd be like, well, I don't know. I don't have any more potato chips. I can't see them. And you go out and you buy like 5 more bags, and you had 4 more at home, and now you have 9 bags of chips, which, you know, it's actually not a bad thing. But you want to be able to see what you have. If you are the kind of person who is an out of sight, out of mind person, but if you are like a likes to look neat kind of person, then opaque bins are awesome. So I'm curious to see how this turns out. Let's continue.
Snacks. We got
Okay.
like hippies, these cauliflower snacks, lots of like little Asian things.
Okay,
which are
grab and go.
delicious.
Love it.
Here are the dried fruits. We've
Dried
got freeze
fruits.
dried.
Wow,
We've
she's
got
got
like
a lot of
actual
dried fruit.
fruits, some trail mix. We've got all of our crackers in here. We often do like a cheese plate kind of thing. Back here we
cool.
have all the sweets. We've got marshmallows. We got cookies. We got
Okay.
little chocolatey goods. The donation bins are growing, which is
Wow.
wonderful.
That's
And then over here we got
that's
all of
a
our
lot.
chips. Here we got all of our nuts. I eat tons of nuts for snacks, so we got lots on deck. Cal's
Okay.
cleaning under the sink. That looks so
Oh, that looks
good.
so
we got this like water
good.
thing installed, which is lovely, but then a tank had to go under the sink, so we lost some of the space and we had to get a new organizer. So we got that.
That looks really good.
Good job, sir.
I
Two
think
thumbs up.
I know this product. I think Iris makes this product, and it's really lovely. It's a little flimsy, but if you're like in a pinch and it's great because it goes around pipes and stuff. It's really awesome. I'll link it down below.
You're welcome. Update, it is getting much better in here. As you guys know, I work with Alani News, so I've got so much of their protein powder, so many of their pre-workouts and
Oh my
things. All the
goodness.
ones that were closed, I already put in the donation bin. Here's
Awesome.
the thing. I love a protein shake, but I go through waves of them. Like sometimes I drink them every single day, sometimes I go weeks without them. So because of that, they don't need to be exactly like at my eye line. I'm gonna put them probably higher up where, you know, I don't reach for them as much. Oh my God, you guys, I actually did something. Look how much better this is. All right, I got rid of a couple protein powders that didn't fit. They were already open, so I'm just gonna give them to my mom. And then over here, we've got my pump in the back with the BCAAs, and then all of my pre-workouts here in the front. These are my 3 favorite flavors that I put up here because I grab these the most. We've got Galaxy Lemonade, Pink Guava, and then Breezeberry right now is my current favorite. Love it, so much better. And then now I have all this space open.
Wow. I mean, okay. I know that it's a company that she works with regularly, so of course she's got lots of product on hand, which I understand it. Sometimes I get some PR samples too. I don't get sent a lot of. I don't want a lot of stuff sent to me because I can't use it all. But I wish that those 2 at the top were like just gone. Like you should. They're bothering me, but that's just me. That's a me problem. If this works for her, I wonder if she doesn't have a designated like backstock space. And I know that that's a phrase that's been used in a very popular show lately, but it's a phrase that I actually learned from when I was working at the Container Store, when we would pack the shelves, and if there were the Container Store had a very surprisingly very organized way to merchandise items, and there was only a certain amount of items that would fit on a shelf and look neat. So the stuff that was extra you would put on the top of the shelf or in the stock room, but you would try to avoid putting items in the stock room. And the top rows that were on the shelves were just backstock, things that customers couldn't reach. So I've basically also adopted that in my house as well. So if you've got a bunch of extra of an item or something that you buy a lot of all the time, like if you buy like tons of paper towels or tons of toilet paper at a time, you're only going to reach for a certain amount of rolls, right? And the rest I put in a place called backstock. And it's sort of like our home stock room. And in a small space, it's really hard to have that space or establish that space. Now that we have a little bigger apartment, we do have a space that I like to call like the backstock space. So we have a little extra storage there. But she's got a big enough place where she can actually have a dedicated space for backstock, and have this shelf be an actual, I guess, if I'm thinking of a store, a merchandising shelf where you can just grab stuff, because it's just, to me, it looks a little bit packed up in there. So that's just what I recommend. I just went on and on about backstock, please. But backstock, I feel like is a really good concept for most people. If you have the space. If you don't, just work with what you have. A tiny bit of camera adjustment. I just mirrored the picture so it looks like I'm looking at the picture. So I hope that makes this feel better for all of you who are like, what is she looking at the screen? Just a little change. You're not freaking out. I just mirrored the camera so it makes it look a little more realistic. All right, let's get back to the video.
Almost done. That looks good, right?
Yeah.
Chocolate. I also want to do like a superfood section. So we've got like creamer.
Superfood section. Oh, the reveal, here it
A
goes.
few hours later, and we are fully done. You are not going to believe how good this looks. I am truly impressed with us. I was expecting a lot, but not this much. Cue the montage.
All right, we saw the before. Looking a little bit messy. Here we go. I can't wait. Oh, wow. It looks great. All right, let's see what she has to say about it.
How much better it looks in here. I'll quickly go over everything with you guys right now, and then when I do a whole kitchen tour, then I'll go more in depth. But as you guys know, we've got the Alani Nu stuff up here. We've got cereals, extra milks, and then boba over there. These are all miracle noodles and seaweed wraps and things. We've got all of the pasta up there. This is all chips. These are all crackers.
Wow.
These are all sweets, as I said, the marshmallows and everything.
Snackalicious
here are all
in here.
little individual snacks. We've got all my seaweeds. These are like my favorite ever. The Gimme Snacks teriyaki are delicious.
I gotta
Little
try
rice
this.
crackers. We got extra rice down there. There's some bread. Over here we got chocolate chips for baking. We have all my extra
Those are
baking
all
mixes,
chocolate
extra
chips?
chocolate and sweets, and then ice cream mixes. Canned goods, superfoods, all of my ramen deliciousness. The Alani Nu protein bars, which are literally the best things ever. We've got all the flavors here. Splits, which are also amazing. Extra
are
protein
those?
bars, all my nut butters.
Look at all the
Here
butters.
is where I can keep all my potatoes.
Oh,
I never had a place to
wow.
put my potatoes before, and now I have a little bin for them.
Oh,
So we got a
potato
spaghetti
bin,
squash,
girl.
got some potatoes,
Growing
candy.
up. Okay, we're gonna switch perspectives for a little bit while I talk about what I think of the space. Actually, let's make me just a little bit of a different shape here. Good. Okay. I really like what she's done with the space. I think it looks really adorable and it's much neater than it was before. And I'm not saying that she did a bad job or anything. I think this is a really amazing job, especially that must have taken so long. And kudos for her for actually giving away and donating the uneaten food that she has and not just throwing it in the trash. That's fantastic. If I were there, I would have done things just a little differently. I think the feather grain bins look really good on the shelves. I love the look of them. I think they are just so clean looking. I do think they are not super space efficient for this particular space. I think they would look freaking amazing organizing scarves in a closet, sweaters, sweatshirts, whatever, something big and bulky because they are really large. Containers that are really large tend to, if they're collecting things that are very small, they tend to get lost in there. And little bags of snacks are going to probably end up getting very messy inside of those big bins. So that's the first thing I probably would do differently. If she insisted on going with the big bins. So if I were there with her, I would definitely get her to label the bins in whatever category she wants to label them. I would be like, girl, you need to slap a label on those so you're not going to not remember what's there. The second thing I would recommend is to, if you're going to purchase solutions for your space, and maybe this is just a me issue, but I would definitely be wary of getting bins that actually fit the shelves that you're putting them on. The bins on the left are a little bit too deep for those shelves, and that's bothering me a little bit, and over time it may bother you too. So I would definitely reconsider, that large of a solution for those shelves there, but they do look really cute. They have little handles sticking out. They look so adorable. The third thing I would recommend though is getting some solutions that will take advantage of the vertical space that's there. Some kind of built-in drawer solution or gliding shelves would be great for those spaces, especially those ones with the big bins. I think a drawer solution, especially on the bottom shelves, would have been a fantastic way to use that space, therefore using a lot of that vertical space, and you're not losing all that space like on top of that second shelf there on the right is just so empty. And I understand you need a little space on the top to sort of grab items and put your arm there and everything, but since they're bins, you can also just pull them out and then grab. So there's all kinds of valuable real estate on top of those bins. And the next thing I would probably do a little differently is to establish a more concrete zones. It looks like she's got something really great started, like she's got some cereal together, she's got her pre-workout together, she's got her oils together, but just something more concrete about like how you live your life, like items that you typically use to prepare your food, like cook, like and canned items. Those typically have like a zone, you'd be like your cooking zone. And then I was also a little concerned about like she's got some chocolate chips for baking that are not with the rest of the baking stuff. Why? What happened? I wanted all that stuff together. So again, when you make zones, you really should commit to a zone. So don't have, things from one zone in another place.
Donations are gonna go out tomorrow.
Awesome. Oh, here's the baking cart.
My little cart.
Wow.
We gotta roll her in. Roll, 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 roll. I want to make cookies today anyway, so dun 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 dun. I should have measured to make sure that it fits. Oh no, Cal.
Uh-oh.
Does it not fit? Oh no.
Oh boy.
Oh no.
She just fits.
Oh, it barely
my God.
fits. It's a little
Yay!
big. It's a little
All right,
big,
guys,
girl.
That about wraps up this video. Thank you so much for watching. I am so happy right now. My pantry is so clean. Also, I'm gonna go do my fridge now, and if you guys want to see that, it'll be over on the vlog channel, linked down below. We're gonna organize the whole thing. I got all these cute little bins for there too, so it's gonna be wonderful.
All right, I want to see the fridge video. I want to see it right now. I want to see it right now. I might do it after this one. So I really enjoyed the video. I thought it was really cute. Remi Ashten is very charming. She's got a sort of infectious energy that I actually really like. I definitely felt sort of like I wanted to get in there and help her organize and help her set up some systems. I do think she did a really good job. I do think there are a couple of things that I would have done differently. I hope that she gets some labels in there. I'm very curious to see the refrigerator video because I would have a lot to say about that. So I may just go ahead and do that right now after I'm filming this video. All right, if you guys like this video, give it a big thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, go ahead and subscribe. I publish videos about home organizing, home decorating, and my life as a singer, although not doing much singing lately because of things, All right, you guys. I hope you're having a great morning, great afternoon, great evening, wherever you are, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.